context of a visit, Africa ranks first among the continents that came to mind. Africa is the second largest and the second most populous continent in the world, both rankings going to Asia. There are 54 nations on the African continent, each with a unique culture, landscape, and a level of development. Benguela Island and Chimanimani National Park of Mozambique, Aksum and Lalibela of Ethiopia, Masai Mara National Reserve and Mount Kenya Wildlife Conservancy, Pyramid and the second largest city and leading seaport in Egypt, Alexandria, Biwindi Impenetrable National Park, and Gaddafi National Mosque of Uganda are some to mention. One of African nation, Ethiopia, is a landlocked country in the Horn of Africa. Ethiopia is a biodiverse country with more than 80 nations and nationalities. Ethiopia is a country blessed with many man-made and natural beauties. And we will get a bird's-eye view of a city in Amhara region that is one of the country's many must-see cities and a UNESCO heritage site. We set out from Addis Ababa in the northern Nile Road and Lalibela, an ancient and historic city situated some 645 kilometers away from Addis Ababa, is our destination. We continue traveling while having conversation with our co-workers and as the morning sun provides us with the light. That Armabar Tunnel, located at the exit of the Berberhan city, 180 kilometers from Addis Ababa, is the road leading to our destination. Some 180 kilometers away from Addis Ababa, we are at Armabar, a tunnel which is going to take us to our destination, Lalibela. Stay with me, follow me, and I am going to show you a lot of fun on the way. We are driving from Addis Ababa to Lalibela, crossing that Armabar Tunnel and viewing the Rift Valley downwards. The Berberhan is known for its chilly environment, and it is said that Armabar Tunnel Road was constructed by the Italians in ancient times. Since our road is still ahead of us, as the time is getting late and the sun is getting stronger, we decided to take a quick rest in a small town called Fontanina. Oh, after traveling this tired-ish road, you need to take a rest at a place called Fontanina to have a fruit with ice to cool yourself down. Come join me. Fontanina is a small town in the Amhara region's Wollo zone that is famous for serving fresh papaya with ice to tired travelers like us. This bite definitely cools you down. You need to try it. After reviving ourselves with Fontanina's cold papaya, we continued our journey to the front. We are traveling through many big and small towns, including Kombolcha and Dese, which is known for its hospitality and different good vibes. The natural wonders along our route are breathtaking. The overall appearance of the interpressed mountains, flat plains, and dense forests is very appealing. After a day and a half of traveling and stopping for breaks, we arrived in the historic city of Lalibela. Lalibela is a town in the Amhara region of Ethiopia, located in the Lasta district and northern Wollo zone. It is a tourist site for its famous rock-cut monolithic church. Lalibela is roughly 2,500 meters above sea level. It is the main town in Lasta, which was formerly part of Bugna district. Christmas, which commemorates the birth of Jesus Christ and is observed on December 29, is considered one of the most special days in Ethiopia. The word Christmas is derived from the Greek language and means birth. Christ's birthday is celebrated in different countries around the world, and in countries that follow the Gregorian calendar, it is celebrated on December 25. Some other countries, along with Ethiopia, celebrates it on December 29. Thus, India, Alexandria, Egypt, Syria and Armenia are countries that celebrate Christmas on the same day as Ethiopia.
Merry, Merry Christmas. Merry, Merry Christmas. Merry, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
The festival is observed in accordance with the religious system and religious institution traditions. The Ethiopian Orthodox Tewahedo Church celebrates the festival in a unique way, beginning with singing and spiritual prayers on the eve of the festival. When celebrating the birth of Christ in Ethiopia, it is impossible not to think of the Church of Lalibela. Christmas is celebrated in a special way in Lalibela because it is believed by the followers of the religion that the temples carved out of one rock are a symbol of Jerusalem or the second Jerusalem. As a result, believers and visitors who are unable to travel to Jerusalem will be able to fulfill their spiritual practice by visiting the second Jerusalem, which is Lalibela.
We consider Lalibela as Jerusalem. As you know, Jerusalem is the birthplace of Christ Jesus. So this place is more related with that religious truth. So that's why people gather here and celebrate the birth of Christ.
Another feature that distinguishes Christmas in Lalibela is the fact that Saint Lalibela, the architecture of the temples, and Jesus Christ were both born on the same days. Saint Lalibela was born on December 29, 1101 AD to his mother Keriauna and his father Zanshiyum in a place called Roha in Lasta Buguna district.
Lalibela was one of the priestly kings of the dynasty, and he was born at the beginning of the 12th century. Then he grew up, he learned more about the religious matters, he became priest and king. Then carved out 11 rock-hewn churches from one rock in the 12th century.
When he was born, he was surrounded by bees. So his mother said, Lalibela literally means the one who eats honey. In local language, Lal means honey. Because of this, his name was called Lalibela. For this, the birthday of Jesus Christ and Saint Lalibela will be celebrated jointly, which makes the holiday double the joy.
It's very unique Christmas here. Basically, like it's a birthday of Jesus. It's a birthday of Saint and King Lalibela too. So that's why it's considered as a special religious festivity.
Ethiopian Christmas in Lalibela is one of the most memorable experiences anywhere in Africa. As you walk through the town, you feel the anticipation and sense something special is imminent. Christmas in Lalibela is an extraordinary experience as the town's population more than doubles in size in the weeks preceding the holiday. In advance of the three-day celebration, tens of thousands of pilgrims gather, camping in the hills around the town and its famous rock-hewn church. Thousands of pilgrims, dressed in white gowns, gather around the rock-hewn church of the 13th century for an evening of celebration, reflection, and reverence. In the evening before the holiday, you will attend the Ethiopian Christmas Eve ceremony with the pilgrims. People come from all over the Ethiopia to participate. The dancing by the deacons and the priests continued throughout the night, while the pilgrims clap and ululet to the drum beat. At midnight, there will be a candlelight ceremony to commemorate the birth of Jesus Christ. As soon as the liturgy process is done, the night of the holiday will be over in many Orthodox Christian churches. But in Lalibela, in the morning of the day, the Bezakulu celebration is celebrated in Beta Mariam, one of the Rekhoin churches of Lalibela, together with the priest and the pilgrims. They start up a steady swaying beat with their handheld system, chanting in response to other clergy outside the church below. Lalibela's celebration of Bezakulu is symbolic. The priests on top of the church, where the redemption ceremony takes place, represent the angels, and those on the ground represent the shepherds who were first to hear about the birth of Jesus Christ. The crowds sing and ululate during the 3-hour ritual, a timeless spectacle. special in Lalibela is the wedding ceremony.
Beside the celebration of Jesus Christ's birthday and also Saint Lalibelas, there is a lot of things happening here in Lalibela. There are people, a bunch of people around me who's getting married today, which is a special day in their life.
Many religious couples have their wedding ceremony in Jesus Christ's birthday. As a result, if you are celebrating the birth of Jesus Christ in Lalibela, you will likely see a large number of brides and grooms performing their wedding ceremony. Tens of thousands of visitors from around Ethiopia and abroad usually come to Lalibela, a home to a UNESCO World Heritage Site of 12th and 13th century monolithic church, to celebrate and witness the most important holiday in the Orthodox calendar.
My first time here, it's in Ethiopia, and I would like to see all places, interesting places like Lalibela, churches, like Ethiopian tribes, and a lot of things, unusual things, which I've never seen, and it's a really good experience in Ethiopia.
For me, being here, it has a double dimension, and it's just amazing. It's so difficult to speak because I'm so speechless. Seeing all this, it's impressive. It's wonderful.
Every opportunity I get, I usually come here, and I wouldn't be anywhere else because Christmas is everything, especially in Lalibela. What makes it special is just everybody, regardless of your race, gender, you can hear singing, dancing like we saw at the bottom, on the top. This is special. You can't find it anywhere else.
This is my first time visiting Lalibela for Christmas. I've been to Lalibela before, and I thought I have to come back here for a festival because look at this, it's amazing, so special. This is the most unique thing I've ever experienced. Just, you know, being with the pilgrims, you can really feel the magic, the music, especially like late at night, early morning. It's really something special.
Yes, as you can see, as you can remember, this area was affected by COVID pandemic, and also because of war activity. Simply, the sector was very affected, and around here, finding tourists was a very difficult thing for the last 2 years. And for now, we're as a ministry working to boost the number of tourists, whether it is local or international.
We knew that we had a war recently, and also there were COVID-19, the global pandemic that hurts the tourism sector. So this time we mainly focus on restarting tourism to rejuvenate the tourism life back to normality. We focus mainly on working with ambassadors. We are also establishing a tourist information service everywhere at airports and the major touristic spots, so that the tourist information is available online and in person to develop the confidence of the visitors. And the third is we make sure we have appropriate information about the day-to-day conditions of the touristic sites. To that we have a call center and hotlines. We easily capture information about each and every tourist destination, so that we make sure our tourists are safe.
Now we're as a ministry working to boost the number of tourists, whether it is local or international. So we created this project to spend Ganna in Lalibela. So you know, we promote it everywhere in the country and as well as abroad. Come and visit. Lalibela is on board. We are peaceful now. We're peaceful more than ever. The peace deal is real. So we invite you all to come and visit and have this experience, this beautiful experience, peaceful situation, and the landscape and everything. So that's our message from the Ministry of Tourism of Ethiopia.
Come visit Ethiopia. This country has, all the diversity, all the wonders of. It's like the whole of Africa in one country.
Each human being has to come and see this once in life.
Visit to Ethiopia.